Well, there is no question music has the power to affect our moods and our mental health. So if the ongoing pandemic or really anything else is getting you down, you might want to think about making yourself some playlists. Jennifer Buchanan is a music therapist, speaker, and author of 2 award-winning books, and she just released another. She joins us now to discuss her latest book, Wellness, Wellplayed, The Power of a Playlist. Good morning, Jennifer. Thanks so much for being here. So what was your motivation behind writing this 3rd book?
Well, first I have to say I'm loving Playlist Friday. This was a really good idea. And that's exactly what was the motivation. You know, at the beginning of the pandemic, we started hearing people singing from the balconies in Italy, their songs that were familiar to them, and they could just share it across, you know, the side streets. And I was realizing how much I was needing that too. The whole world felt uncertain and we didn't know what we were going to do. And I know for myself as a business owner, I was really feeling like, what is seriously the next step? I got to keep my own personal mental health right as strong as I can be. And it was by going to music, what I know the best, that when used in the right way at the right time, that it can really carry a lot of that emotional lifting. And putting together an intentional playlist seemed like exactly what we needed in the moment.
So this book really dives into why our brains respond so well to music. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Mm-hmm. When we listen to music that we love and that inspires us, our brain, a global brain process is happening with music. So our brain lights right up, and not just in one center, but in several centers simultaneously, including where our mood is and where our memory is and where our motivation is. And as those hormones and neurotransmitters are coursing through our system and changing the way we're feeling, we are envisioning moments in Technicolor, but in that auditory Technicolor. And that's how, if we can leverage that piece, it can help us when we are feeling stressed, when we're feeling that overwhelmed, when we're feeling stuck and we can't take that next step. We can use this resource to help us move forward.
So what kind of playlists should we be making? Are there specific things that we should focus on?
Mm-hmm. So in the book, I go through a whole variety of different ones for different situations. The one that I start with in the book is our mega playlist, our life's soundtrack. And I'm going to encourage the audience to get a piece of paper, or you can use your computer, but sometimes handwriting is another art form that we could re-explore as well. And we could put a piece of paper out on the kitchen table for each decade of our lives. So it doesn't matter if you're 18 right now or if you're 68 right now, we're going to put out a different piece of paper. And as we listen to the radio, as we listen to Friday's playlist and a song comes back to us and we go, oh, that one has such a significant memory for us, we're going to write it down and we're going to look at our life not only through scenarios, but through a music lens, our life's soundtrack.
I love this idea. I'm a huge fan of music, and I think it has a huge effect on your mental health as well. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning to chat about it. Again, her book is available anywhere where books are. You can look online or at your local bookstore. Thank you again for joining us this morning.